All right, let's talk about a big one. On October 15th, 2025, EASA dropped Airworthiness Directive 2025-0223. This is a critical safety update for all ATR-42 and 72 aircraft, and we're going to break down exactly what this new mooring mandate means for your operations.
So if there's one thing you take away from this, it's this. Starting October 29th, 2025, the old way of mooring these aircraft, it's out. Prohibited. This isn't a suggestion, it's a hard stop that needs your immediate attention. In this explainer, we'll cover the new directive, get into the safety risks that triggered this whole thing, figure out which aircraft are on the list, and then nail down the technical stuff you need to do to comply. We'll also touch on the operational side and wrap up with some clear action items and where to find the official info.
All right, let's dive into the specifics. And this is key. You've got to understand this is a totally new AD. It doesn't replace or update an old one. This is a fresh mandate, straight from EASA.
You know, the timeline here really tells you everything you need to know about the urgency. The proposal came out on September 15th. Just a month later, boom, the AD is issued. And then it's effective only 2 weeks after that. That's fast. And that speed really highlights how seriously EASI is taking this risk.
So why the big rush? What's the problem they're trying to solve here? Well, it all comes down to a newly identified and pretty serious unsafe condition. And it's all about the mooring loads when the aircraft is just sitting on the ground.
The core issue is actually pretty simple to grasp. A technical review discovered that when the wind really gets howling, the forces on a moored aircraft can get so high they actually blow past the certified structural limits of the landing gear. We're talking about a fundamental risk to the structure of the plane. Okay, so that naturally brings up the big question, right? What happens if you don't follow the new procedure? What are the real-world consequences we're trying to head off? And the answer is, they're severe. Seriously. We are not talking about small stuff here. If you don't comply, you could be looking at damage to the nose landing gear steering and retraction systems. That could mean losing control of the plane on the ground. Or you could damage the main landing gear mooring lugs. Maybe even see them fail completely. And this isn't just about the hardware. A failure like that puts your ground personnel at serious risk of injury.
Okay, let's get crystal clear on which aircraft this actually applies to. It's absolutely crucial that you know if your fleet is affected.
This AD covers a whole bunch of models in both the ATR-42 and ATR-72 families. We're talking the ATR-42 series from the 200 all the way up to the 500, and for the ATR-72, it hits a lot of variants, including the 101, 202, and the 212A. You'll definitely want to check this list very carefully against what you've got in your hangar.
And just so there's zero confusion, this is not limited to some specific production run or batch. The directive applies to every single manufacturer's serial number for these models. No ifs, ands, or buts. No exceptions.
Now for the most actionable part of the directive. This is what your technical and maintenance teams need to implement immediately. EASA's language here is about as direct as it gets. It's a quote right from the AD. From the effective date of this AD, do not accomplish any maintenance action in accordance with the instructions of the NMP task. Basically, it's a hard stop. You can't use the old procedures anymore. Period.
So what exactly is this prohibited MP task they're talking about? Simple. It's any of the old ATR maintenance procedures for mooring. If your manuals and docs don't have this new wind speed limit in them, they're officially obsolete. You can't use them.
And this is the magic number the whole thing revolves around, 65 knots. That's the new maximum certified wind speed for the updated mooring procedure. This one number is the entire reason for this AD.
Okay, let's pull back for a second and look at the bigger picture from a risk management point of view. Why is this change so critical for the safety and the day-to-day operations of an airline? Well, by complying, you're knocking down some really big risks. We're talking equipment damage, ground incidents, and, most importantly, injuries to your people. And for management, this is a no-brainer. It's all about cost avoidance. I mean, think about it. Preventing landing gear damage isn't just about saving on repairs. It's about avoiding that crippling aircraft on ground time and all the operational chaos that comes with it. Another thing that's really important to keep in mind, EASA is calling this an interim action. What does that mean? It means this solves the immediate problem, but it might not be the final solution. So you've got to stay on your toes because more ADs on this topic could be coming down the line. Okay, let's bring this all together with a clear plan of action and the resources you'll need to ensure full compliance.
Here's your to-do list. Step 1, make absolutely sure you're fully compliant by that October 29th deadline. Step 2, put an immediate stop to using any of those outdated mooring procedures. Step 3, get your camo, planning, and maintenance teams on the same page. This needs coordination. And step 4, the golden rule. The official EASA AD document is your Bible. Always refer to it.
And here's the info you'll need to follow up. The directive number is EASA 2025-0223. Got technical questions? Go straight to ATR. Any questions about the AD itself? That's EASA. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? With this new, stricter mooring procedure, are we maybe seeing the start of a new standard for how we look at ground-based risks like high winds for other types of aircraft too?